When Meryl Streep and Stanley Tucci were seen seated in the front row at the Dolce & Gabbana show during Milan Fashion Week on Saturday, fans went into a frenzy. The couple flawlessly returned to their roles from the 2016 movie while filming scenes for the highly anticipated Devil Wears Prada 2. In a pair of black tailored pants and high-heeled shoes, Meryl, 76, who was returning to her post as the editor-in-chief of Runway magazine, Miranda Priestly, looked incredibly stylish. She accessorized the ensemble with a pair of eye-catching yellow-framed eyeglasses and a striking tan coat that was tightened with a leopard print belt. To everyone's pleasure, Meryl was spotted sporting her character's recognizable side-swept haircut while carrying a matching leopard print purse under her arm. She went coolly to her seat as she entered the crowded stage, seemingly ignoring the deafening audience who clapped and screamed with excitement at seeing the fake editor-in-chief. Stanley, 64, followed her, embodying the beloved Nigel once more. Wearing a blue three-piece suit, stylish shoes, sunglasses, and a patterned tie, he looked dapper. The two were spotted reprising their roles as the Dolce & Gabbana presentation began, watching and taking in the fashion that was being displayed to them. May 2026, precisely 20 years after the first became a cultural sensation, is when the sequel is scheduled to be released. Although the specifics of the plot have not been revealed, viewers are expected to follow Miranda as she deals with the difficulties faced by print magazines. According to reports, in order to land important advertising deals, she will have to look to her former assistant, Emily, who was portrayed by Emily Blunt and is currently a top executive at a luxury label. Victoria, Plum Sykes, a former Vogue writer, was allegedly the inspiration for Emily's character when the first movie came out. However, she has vehemently denied this. However, it is believed that American Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour, who announced in June that she would be leaving her position after 37 years, served as the inspiration for Miranda Priestly's character. Not only was the first Devil Wears Prada a box office success, but it also became a cultural landmark, making Miranda Priestly, played by Streep, instantly recognizable, and making a generation of fashionistas mutter, "That's all." The first movie, which made $326.7 million worldwide on a relatively low budget of $35 to $41 million, became a pop cultural phenomenon and will be 20 years old when the sequel opens in theaters in May 2026. Meryl Streep, who won the Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Motion Picture Musical or Comedy, was nominated for 2 Academy Awards, including Best Actress. It solidified its status as one of the pivotal comedies of the 2000s, with 3 Golden Globe nominations overall and 5 BAFTA nominations. The original film's director and writer, David Frankel, and Aline Brosh McKenna have been hired to do the same work on the follow-up. Lauren Weisberger's novel, 2003, served as the inspiration for The Devil Wears Prada. It sparked a flurry of rumors that Lauren was writing about her former boss, who had only been her employer for a year, and had spent 6 months on the New York Times bestseller list. Since then, it's been turned into a musical, with Elton John providing the music and Vanessa Williams playing Miranda Priestly. Meryl will not be attending Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco's wedding based on her presence at Fashion Week. With a lavish collection of wedding photographs, Selena excitedly revealed her marriage to music producer Benny Blanco on Saturday. In a shimmering silvery white wedding dress, the 33-year-old looked like the epitome of romantic love in Polaroids that she shared on Instagram. In a wedding at the enchanting Seacrest Nursery, a 70-acre private plantation in Goleta, California, peppered with cycads and palm trees, Gomez, 33, said "I do" to music producer Benny Bianco, 37. Paris Hilton was among her guests, along with her longtime friend Taylor Swift and her co-stars from Only Murders in the Building, Steve Martin, Martin Short, and Paul Rudd. As they posed together in the dripping sunlight on a grass dotted with trees, Gomez was seen in her latest photos looking lovingly at her fiancé.